Welcome back, everybody, to the Oregon State Dynasty here in College Football 27. We're going to start some Pac-12 action here today, but first we do have a game at UTEP, and we're going to try to continue the success after the huge upset against Texas Tech, taking down our first-ranked team here in this series. And we got UTEP on the road, and then at Colorado State to start off the Pac-12 schedule. But yeah, we're going to just see what we can do. Hopefully continue the success. Now, I did add 3 4-star players because I want to see what really happens. These guys don't get any offers from anybody. Can we stay on their board enough? We're going to offer them scholarships. I'm just going to start with 0 NIL. I just want to see how much, really a scholarship versus NIL really makes a difference. So if we offer them 0 NIL, are they going to continue to remain? Will we jump up on the board because nobody else gave them an offer? Are we going to go nowhere? I'm really interested to see. And honestly, even if we do have to offer NIL to one of these guys, we're not going to do it obviously with all of them because we just don't have that. I'm interested to see if we can kind of jump these schools because I don't think right now, this is non-patched obviously. I don't think there's a chance that we might be able to jump the schools in front of them because they just will never offer a scholarship. Man, I really hope this does get fixed ASAP because that's just ridiculous how 4 stars just will completely disappear. Now, speaking of guys we are actually scouting and probably will get, you can see there's a few guys where right now the deal breaker is just not happening. Playing style, I don't know with Silva with the playing time. That is very interesting with that. But if we look at the playing style, you can see he's a thumper outside linebacker. We're right now we're 120th. We're almost dead last. We just got to get some more outside linebacker play out there, get some more tackles. And then with the passing yards per game, it's so tough because I just feel like the passing ability of our team isn't the greatest, obviously. So for a dual threat quarterback, it's very high, but I don't know if we're going to be I don't know how many more yards we're really going to need to get up there. So maybe we're just going to have to start passing a little bit more. So we get into this game here against the UTEP Miners. He's an E.J. Colson. Couple of picks last week, so maybe we can pick him off here today. Let's get it going. Wide open down the field. He misses his receiver. Oh, man. That could have been a touchdown right off the bat. You can see he dropped to his knees. He couldn't believe he missed the throw. 3rd down and inches up the middle, and that's going to be a first down run. Thank you so much for everybody for all the support. Just continue to please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new for more Oregon State Beavers Dynasty, trying to build this team up to a national championship level. Still can't wait till I should have probably scheduled Oregon this year, but man, I just love rivalry games, so stuff like that when we face Washington State, it's going to be real fun. Oh man, I didn't think he was going to throw that pass, but he did. It's a catch, and that's another first down. So 3rd and 9. See if we can get UTEP off the field. Stepping up, and we're going to bring some pressure. There you go. That's a great 4-man pressure. That's going to be a sack, and UTEP will have to punt the ball away. All right, yeah, last week, against the FCS team, it was really good. But we're getting Eric Olson involved. I think he is probably the best receiver we have on this team at the tight end position is going down. What happened there? Did you see the mascot just floating in the air? I don't know what happened there. But Eric Olson should always be the key to this offense, through the passing game. But it's not going to be much there as we go 3 and out, and we have to punt the ball. UTEP offense back at it. Look at the time to throw. He throws it, and what a grab by the receiver. DB was there. That's really good coverage. It's just a better catch. Man, there's just no pressure. He's allowed to do it. Oh, the ball is loose. No, we're going to recover. We laid him out. I thought for sure he was going to slide down. He does not slide down. We just completely obliterate him. Ball pops loose, and that is a fumble. Turnover stands. So a huge turnover when UTEP looked like they were in business. As that's a nice run there by Cornell Hatcher Jr., who hasn't really gotten too much yet this season. He's handing the ball again. Cuts it up. He's got a first down run. I like to get the running game obviously going, because if you get the running game going, that's just going to open up your pass game. Second down. Look out, rolling out. There's just nothing there, and that's going to be another sack for UTEP. Offensive line, we know that's the other thing with passing. We know our offensive line really can't hold up. Tyler Volton's the only guy we really have on this roster that's a decent offensive lineman, as that's going to fall incomplete. And we're going to have to punt the ball again. So I just don't trust the offensive line. That's the huge thing too. But down the field, that's a nice grab on the outside, catch, and a first down. I have to say, I really do like the animations of the receiver, corners. You know, I definitely am liking that a lot more. Down the field, that's going to be a catch, and UTEP in business now at the 18-yard line. Uh-oh. Takari Hickle goes down, one of our best pass rushers. That's not what you want to see. We can't really generate a pass rush to begin with. So you take away one of our best guys, not good. Another UTEP first down, and they're going to hurry this up here at the 7-yard line. So first down and goal, trying to strike first here in a scoreless ball game in the second quarter. Colson outside, throws, has his man caught, touchdown UTEP, and they're going to take the lead here, 7-0. Their offense is actually looking very good. I mean, Colson's looking solid, making some fantastic throws. We just need our offense to step up here. And that's a great start to the outside. Eddie Freehoff with the grab and a first down. That's what we get. We need to see more of that. That's the one thing with the new animations with the pass catching that I'm just, a lot of the times I'm not really confident throwing some contested balls. But I think you can get away with it nowadays. It's more of like a realistic style. Like, it seems realistic to where you can throw it in there and have a grab. I'm just so used to contested catches or, contested throws either being picked off or just never being completed. So I think we're going to have to use more of that. 3rd and 1 just like that, but that one's tough. It's going to fall incomplete, but we're going to keep the offense on the field here. 4th down and 1. Looking. There's just nobody open, incomplete, and a turnover on downs, and Malik Murphy is shaken up. He's limping off the field. There was nobody open. Not sure where he wanted to go with that ball. There's just nowhere to go. That's going to be incomplete. And Murphy with a foot contusion says he can return soon. I'm not sure if we're going to bring him back. We're just going to be careful with it, as that's going to be picked off. Unbelievable. Rashawn Davis is going to take it back for a pick 6. He tried to load up Colson and throw it deep. Gets absolutely plastered. And then the ball pops up and right into Davis's hands. That usually happens to us the other way. Usually we're the one that throws those type of picks. But this time we get it. Touchdown. We're tied at 7. Wow. Did not expect. That was crazy. But Colson comes right back, just flings it. He's already got 151 through the air. They're throwing absolutely all over us. Oh, the outside. That's going nowhere. We played that perfectly. Breaks the tackle, which is going to cost him even more. And that's going to be a loss of 9 yards. 2nd and 19. But, yeah, look at this. Finally, we get to him. It's finally a sack. But I'm telling you, he just has time to throw back there. And he has time to find his receivers. And obviously our secondary isn't the strongest. We know we have a poor defense. But just hopefully he can stop UTEP. And we do here. So we'll force a punt. You know what? We're going to call a timeout here to conserve some time. Because we got 1:47 left here before the half. Trying to just maybe pick up a field goal. So, David Avalava's coming to the ball of the game, obviously, with Malik Murphy out, and he takes off, and he has some nice running room. Has a first down, obviously more of a, I wouldn't even say dual threat quarterback. I would say he's more of a pure runner. Look out, pressure there, sack. Yeah, he's more of like a pure runner. Just his passing ability just isn't there yet as a freshman. So, more times than not, he is going to want to take off, especially if you give him this much room. There he goes, and he has the first down, picks up around 21 yards. I'll say 19, but it looked like it was a couple yards over. 50 seconds left underneath. We'll get this to Hatcher, who makes 3 guys miss. Unbelievable move. And just like that, we're down to the 25-yard line. We'll use our second timeout here with 44 seconds left. This drive going better than I thought. Down the middle, the seam caught. Eric Olson, touchdown. Not the prettiest ball. I don't know if you saw that ball in air. It was just kind of floating up there, kind of not really much of a spiral, but Eric Olson brings it down. Just perfect timing on the throw. I mean, you know you're going to take a big hit from the safety, and he hangs on. Hey, that's what you do as a tight end. You know you're going to take those big hits. He does, hangs on, and we get the touchdown before half. Yeah, look at the throw. I mean, I guess it's a better spiral than I thought it was going to be, but still, Eric Olson, fantastic catch, fantastic throw from Afalava. And we go into halftime with a 14-7 lead, and I feel like we're being outplayed. All right. Ooh, Ohio State and Illinois tied at 7 apiece. About to go into halftime. Man, that would be an absolute insane upset. Illinois doesn't even have a win yet this season, beating the #1 team. Michigan with a 10-7 lead over Iowa. Wisconsin with a lead over Penn State. So once again, man, I feel like if you're a ranked team so far in the season, it's not going well as Afalava is going to be sacked. And once again, the mascot is floating in air. I don't think Malik Murphy is going to return to this game with that foot contusion. It's just not worth to bring him back right now. I think it's going to be more harm than good if we do. So he will definitely remain out for the rest of this game. So the freshman quarterback's going to have to get it done here. Hopefully our defense can play well enough to shut down this UTEP offense. Cuts it back, breaks a tackle, makes a man miss, and then he's off to the races. I don't think we're going to catch him. We're definitely not, and that's going to be a UTEP touchdown. We had at least 3 guys with the ability to take him down. I don't know how he got juked out there at the end. That last one, that was absolutely abysmal. So DeForest Jones, touchdown UTEP. It's tied at 14, and you can see you get the ball back because we got a straight 3 and out. And that's what you want to see. Big time sack. Getting some pressure. But a injury, we'll see how that turns out. You can't afford too many injuries on this team. It's not like we have much depth. We do at least force a punt to get the ball back with this offense. We got to get going here. Get the running game with Cornell Hatcher. That'll help out a freshman quarterback. Oh, he tore his groin. He is out for the season. Okay. Well, a season-ending injury to one of our best front 4 guys. That's fantastic. Wow. That's a nice grab once again. I mean, Freehoff is, I said last time, turning into maybe my favorite wide receiver on this team. Just big-bodied, can be in there, contested catches. He's got enough speed, too. Underneath, misses the throw. Incomplete. He had his receiver. So we'll bring out the kicking unit here to try to take the lead. And the kick from 44 is up, and it is good. So we do take the lead. 17-14 is your score. See, Ohio State took the lead down below. Colson looking, time underneath, caught. And that's a nice completion into our territory to get him up to the 49-yard line. Yeah, he's just sitting back there. And then he can make plays like that. You know, you're thinking he's going to scramble, and then he just does that. 2nd and 4. Going up top, looking for his receiver. We kind of underplayed it, but luckily for us, it's incomplete. Tough to see where the ball's going to land when it's orange and it's in an orange end zone. 3rd and 4, he'll just sling it out of bounds. So they will try to tie it up with a long field goal here. Got a 46-yard field goal from the left hash. And this kick is absolutely drilled. It's up and good. So we're tied at 17 apiece heading into the 4th quarter. And I did not expect a very tight ball game against UTEP. I mean, they're not very highly rated, so, I mean, this isn't good for us. Says that's going to be picked off. The DB literally just jumped over our receiver. That's all it was. Receiver was there. Just didn't have the height. I don't know why he stopped, too. If he would have just kept going up the field, he was absolutely wide open. So now UTEP trying to take advantage. Oh, geez, that's no good. Colson got running room and will bring him down, but not before a big gain up to the 18-yard line. And now UTEP in business, trying to take the lead. Flings it outside, absolutely wide open, just blown coverage and down to the 1. He almost reached that ball over for the touchdown, but it might not matter here at the 1-yard line. They're probably going to get in regardless, but can we maybe get a stop? We get one there. He is short. 2nd down and goal. And he's just going to push himself into the end zone for the UTEP touchdown, and they're going to take the lead here 24-17. This is a game that I did not foresee. I thought we could roll that momentum and take down UTEP, but you just never know when it comes to road games. And obviously, I think Avalava's been playing decently, but when you don't have your quarterback out there as well, it's just tough. That's a good throw to Eric Olsen, though, for the catch and a 1st down, as we're going to obviously try to tie this ball game up. But it's not like it's a, crazy place to play. Man, hey, this is what happens when you get early on in these dynasties. Games you think you should easily pull out that you're so used to maybe when you get down the road. Now it's you're in for a fight. It's a battle. Look out. Just nobody really open. That's going to be a sack. This is 4-down territory if we don't get this. So really, yeah, if we could just get some sort of yardage and make this now a 4th and short, that would work. So here we go, 4th down and 4. 3:43 left in this ball game. We're going to roll out. You know what? Just take it yourself. Get the 1st down. Don't take the hit. We don't need another quarterback injury. 1st and goal, handoff to Hatcher. Hatcher will be stuffed there, but does pick up a couple yards. 2nd and goal. Looking, trying to find anybody. Throws back across, and that's going to be a touchdown. We're going to tie this ball game up at 24 apiece. So a massive 4th down conversion. It pays off, and we get the touchdown. The problem is there's still 2:50 left in this ball game. So our defense is going to have to hold up, and Aaron Hampton ties it up. Oh, jeez, getting absolutely juked out of your shoes. He's got 14 for 155. I know he has the big touchdown run, but still not good. 3rd down, here is our chance, but then Colson's just going to take off, slides down, doesn't take a hit. So 2-minute timeout, UTEP on the move. 3rd down and 10, another opportunity here, but Colson takes off his receiver, releases. Oh. You're hoping our DBs can plaster, but just doesn't happen. And now we're going to have to start using timeouts because all they have to do is obviously kick a field goal. They take the lead. So we'll take our first timeout here with 1:07 left. 3rd down and 9. I'd love to at least force him to a field goal, but the running back out of the backfield's uncovered. Touchdown. I mean, it's zone coverage. I don't know what that corner is doing out there, why he is following the receiver on a drag. Like, why are you following? He's meant to stay out there. Couple blown coverages in this game. Look, oh, geez, there's nothing there. I'm just glad we got rid of it. We have 2 timeouts here, 48 seconds left, and we need a touchdown. Rolling out down the field. Newberry can't bring it down, and it comes down to this. 4th down and 10. Oh, everybody got caught up in the middle. We're going to throw it. Olsen will bring it down. That's a catch, 1st down. All right, he is still in bounds, too, which kind of hurts. We're going to have to hurry this one up. 15 seconds left in this ball game. This is going to be tough. We got to hit a big play down the field, and we do! Freehoff comes down with it. We'll call a timeout with 8 seconds left. Oh, man, we needed that. 8 seconds left, maybe 2 plays. We're just going to throw quickly, and Eddie Freehoff. Did he hang on? They're going to say it's a touchdown. Oh, man, I don't know if that would go through. I don't know if he, maintained it throughout, but they're going to say he did. It's a touchdown. And you know what? We are going to go for 2. I think we're going for 2. We're going to go for the win. Can we get this 2-point conversion? Win this ball game. Looking outside. Has the receiver, but he can't hang on. It's Hampton. It's incomplete. He had it in his hands. So now we're going to need an absolute miracle to recover this onside kick and maybe just throw one up to the end zone. Well, forget about that. UTEP recovers the onside kick, and we lose this game 31-30. He had it. He had it in his hands, and he dropped it. What a disappointing ball game. I mean, that was a fantastic couple catches from Eddie Freehoff to those 2 down the field. I mean, those were fantastic. He had a great game, 6 for 117 and a touchdown. But, man, what a disappointing end. And our defense today was absolutely atrocious. Colson just lit us up. The run game the run game was just as bad. Man, we need some major changes. Please, I just cannot wait to bring on some new bodies here. I mean, it's going to be loaded with a bunch of 2-star players, so I don't know how much that's going to really help. But man, that's why guys like Perkins and Bostic, these 4 and 3-star, at least the 3-star guys, we got to get some more talent on this team. We are number 1 with Colt Perkins, so we have the lead right now. Over, was that Utah? I could not quite see that real quick. But we're first with a lot of these guys. That's still surprising to me after a loss to UTEP. I wasn't sure how that was going to play out. So now, you know what? Let's just jump into this game. After that loss, disappointing. We're rolling into some Pac-12 action here for the first time this season. We're facing off an 0-4 Colorado State team. I know it's on the road, but we have to bounce back and get a victory here to start off the Pac-12 schedule. This is a big game for us. You can see their offense is only putting up 16 points per game. They're not putting up much. They're allowing 31 a game. They haven't obviously won a game yet. So let's go on the road. Let's get a big victory here against Colorado State. Just wash off that just terrible game we just had and go 1-0 to start off this Pac-12 schedule. All right, here we go into Colorado State. There you go. All right, good start to the ball game. We're going to get a quick 3 and out. Good pressure there from Davis. Cornell Hatcher, there you go. So maybe we can get him going today. I don't know. I'm trying to obviously throw the ball a little bit more to get that dual threat quarterback, time up, but maybe we just got to do what we got to do to win ball games. We're going to go up top, 101, looking for the receiver, falls incomplete. Maybe that is the thing, maybe just stick to what we got. It's more important to win games than get these stats incomplete. That was interesting. Didn't even really try for the ball. It was there. The kick is going to be up and it's good. So at least we get 3 points to start off the ball game. Then we get a 3-0 early lead. This is the problem. I think right now what I'm seeing is the front. Our 2 tackles are just getting pushed aside. So there is just a huge lane, and that's a nice sack from Jacob Schuster. At least he did something there. But yeah, that's what's happening with the run game right now. It's just up the middle. It's just all day. It's not even outside runs. It's just literally up the middle. Go underneath. Milborn with the grab, back up tight end. And that's a catch, and that's a first down. Murphy back to throw in 2nd and 10. Just going to be a screen pass to Newberry. Getting some blocks. Newberry getting big blocks. Another one down the field. And A.J. Newberry is in for the touchdown. Talk about just some fantastic downfield blocking from everybody involved. I think that was the one guard out there that got multiple blocks. Receiver makes the great block down the field. And we got a 10-0 lead. There you go. Swarm to him. Bring him down. 3rd down and 8. Just quick throw to the outside. It does break 1 tackle, but won't break 2, and that's another Colorado State punt. We'll hand off to Hatcher. Great blocks. Hatcher's got running room. Hatcher off to the races. They're not going to catch him. He's going to be gone. The biggest run of the season for the touchdown. Cornell Hatcher in for the score. And just with that run, this is already the best game he's had the entire season. And we're going to take a 17-0 lead right now here at Colorado State. This is the game we wanted to see. That was great. I mean, it wasn't even much to block. There wasn't really anybody there, but really good blocking. They're going to hand the ball off, and oh, geez. Well, they're going to get the same thing. It's going to be back-to-back long touchdown runs. This one's going to be for 86 yards, and Colorado State's going to get that one back. Wow. The blocking is just abysmal. I mean, not the blocking. The getting off your blocks is abysmal. That's what I'm trying to say there. We just get... There's just nobody up front. What are we doing? Our linebackers disappear. Man, it's not good. It is not good at all. The running defense, it's just terrible. So now back to a 10-point game. Murphy back to throw, looking, and maybe his favorite. It's Olsen and Freehoff right now. I mean, Hampton's solid, but those are the two guys right now that are their big receiving threats. So that's a 1st down. 3rd down. Here comes the blitz from Colorado State. We get rid of it. We have our man. He breaks off the tackle. That's a 1st down. We saw the blitz coming. We knew we had that short throw real quick because, I mean, at least our offensive line, I think, held up pretty well that time. Oh, wide open. There you go. Hampton's got it using the speed. Hampton down to around the 2-yard line. So we'll try to punch this one in, see if we can get it back to a 17-point lead here. 2nd and goal. Outside. Caught. Freehoff. He did not get in. Ball is just a tad bit short. And Tyler Volton, our best offensive lineman, is down. Not good. All right, 3rd down and goal. Hatcher's had a solid game. Running game's been pretty good, and he's going to crawl over bodies, and he's in for the touchdown. He went down, but his knee never hit before the ball crosses the plane. He's in for the score, and we'll retake a 17-point lead here, 24-7. I want to see this again. Yeah, he's just crawling over bodies. So 24-7, lead Bruce shoulder for Volton, so he will be able to return. But, man, we need him out there. He's the best we got. So we did get a 3-and-out from Colorado State, and we have a chance to add some more points here before halftime as Malik Murphy with a big-time run. Man-to-man coverage, everybody down the field, just open field for days. Look out, blitz coming. Down the seam, caught, what a throw, on the money. Down to around the 6-yard line, and that's actually Colorado State that's going to call a timeout to try to conserve some time for their offense. This is the best we've looked the entire season. Look out. Oh, for the love, I was about to say, if that gets picked off, you got to be kidding me. So we cannot convert into a touchdown. And we're just going to kick a field goal here. Yeah, no reason going for it. Just add points. Kick is up, and it's good. So it's 27-7 right now. But yeah, this is the best we have looked. Even the FCS game. We've looked better in this game than that. That's just not good either. As I say that, I feel like the defense, we're allowing a lot of big plays in this ball game. There's no pressure, and finally we get to him. I think that's the thing. I'd rather just sit back and make them drive the field than give up these big plays. So we're going to have to make some adjustments in the second half. And that's a 55-yarder. This isn't an easy field goal, but he made it look easy. Just absolutely drilled. Man, these kickers are just drilling these kicks. So we'll go into halftime, though, with a 17-point lead. It's 27-10. Offense looking good. We just got to secure some things defensively. So Auburn 17-14 lead at Tennessee at halftime. And just trying to pull the upset there. These games are so close. It's crazy. I feel like there's too many upsets. BYU with the lead over TCU. Ohio State just blows out Iowa. And Minnesota blew out Michigan. Holy. That's the thing. I feel like I'm seeing too many upsets right now. I don't want to see that. To me, you know, it's college football. You're going to still have upsets, obviously. And when you get into conference play, you never know what can really happen. But like Ohio State, Georgia, they're always going to be up there no matter what. They're probably going to pull out some games they shouldn't have won. It just happens. So I don't want to see teams in the playoff, like ranked teams, have like 4 losses. I just think that's not a kind of a realistic thing. You're going to have still teams in there that still have 1 to 2 losses. That's a nice throw. Nice grab. Catching a first down. Malik Murphy looks very good in this ball game. Making some really nice throws. 2nd and goal. Hatcher up the middle. In for the touchdown. And that's a great way to start off this second half. Just go right down the field. Put it in there. Extend this lead to 24. Still technically a 3-score ball game, but we'll see. Hopefully we don't have an epic collapse here. Let's hope we do not have that. The other thing with that drive, it took up a lot of time. Outside, that is caught. Somehow keeps in bounds. I don't know how he did that. But that's a big completion there for Colorado State. And we go into the 4th quarter. Getting a block to the outside. Safety, has to come up. Our safeties definitely need to be improved. There is no doubt about that. I mean, this whole defense really needs improved. And wow. Slot corner just got absolutely torched off the line. Touchdown, Colorado State. I would think they would probably go for 2 here to get it to a 2-possession ball game. They will. Bringing the heat, and that's not going to work out at all. Tries to do a quick screen, but the pressure was there too quickly. That is not going to be converted. So it remains a 18-point game, 34-16. But honestly, the way our offense has been playing, they haven't really been able to stop us down the field. Hampton just gets a foot in bounds, and the catch is good. Wasn't quite sure at first, but he did get the foot in. Hand off to Newberry. Newberry with a great move. That should be enough for the first down, and we're just rolling this clock off. Continue these drives. I mean, right now with an 18-point lead, we should be fine, but if we can waste another maybe minute or 2 off the clock and then add in another touchdown, that probably should be your ball game. 1st and goal. Hand off. Up the middle. Hatcher getting a block, and he's in for the touchdown. Cornell Hatcher Jr. today. The best game he has had the entire season. This might be more yards in this game than he's already had the entire season. 41-16 is your score. Colorado State, though, not done yet. They're trying to just continue to pick up yards, and they do. Man, that run game, there you go. That's what you want to see. Like, fill those gaps. Come on, Jacob Schuster. Get in there. Fill those gaps up. Don't just allow an absolute lane there all the time. Going up top, looking, and that's caught, and that's going to be a touchdown. That was terrible. I don't know about using those sometimes. They're just so tough. It's an underthrown ball. It's tough to turn the guy around, and then you just try to hit the tackle button or when you think it's going to be a tackle, and it's just not, and yeah. So onside kick here from Colorado State is going to be unsuccessful. We're going to recover that. So with 148 left, yeah, we can pretty much run the clock, and that'll do it. 41-23 is going to be your final. Cornell Hatcher Jr., 205 yards today, 4 touchdowns. He was the difference maker here today. Malik Murphy, 233 yards and a touchdown on 14 completions. So we did hit some good balls down the field. I'd like to see more of that, but man, what a game from Cornell Hatcher. I mean, when you go for over 200 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns, you should win ball games, that's for sure. Freehoff had 95 receiving yards. Hampton was 64. Olsen was quiet today, and obviously Newberry with a big screen pass for the touchdown early on. Defensively, I don't know what really much to say. I mean, we need to secure this run defense because it is not good. We're going to face off against better teams that have better runners, and we might be in trouble. So, Finley is visiting this week. So is Silva, and so is Ezekiel. So the next game coming up against San Diego State is going to be the most important game of the season. So we have 3 recruits coming in, and we have a real shot to bring them in to, commit to us. We have 2 guys not on our board anymore. Gio Pettis was one of those 4-star guys that we offered. So that doesn't work. You're going to still have to offer him NIL. And Umana, he is locked us out. We're not in there, so we are done with him. And Hatcher did get Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week. I mean, 205, 4 touchdowns. Look at this schedule coming up, man. Just thinking about watching these games in real life is crazy. All right, let's take a look. Let's take him off the board real quick because we're going to end this episode here in recruiting. Perkins, we still got a solid lead. Let's go down the board here. We have 65 hours. Yeah, Gio Pettis, we can take him off. And I'm probably going to take off Artie Strong. But look at Rudy Canty. Okay, we did offer him NIL. We're not on the board yet. But let's try this because he's going to reach top 5 next week. Let's just send the house and see what happens. Do we jump all the way up to top 5 on his board? I'm really interested to see what happens. Like, if we added a scholarship, let's do it where it's, like, interested, like 300. And see if we jump the board there. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if we jump up there. If not, I mean, it doesn't really matter. The NIL comes back to us. Same thing with the hour. So it's no big deal. It's just worth a shot. Because if we can get a 4-star gem, speed rusher, that could really help out. Moultrie, we're going to do a visit. Should we do Washington State? It is a rival game. Then let's do plain style because that's obviously a plus. That's his deal breaker. Colt Perkins, let's take the friends and family off. And I think let's probably do, right now, let's do a soft sell. And let's do the clutch. We'll do that. I mean, coach stability is a D+, which sucks, but hopefully that'll improve. At least we get 2 green. We still have a pretty good lead for Colt Perkins. So we'll just end it there. But that'll do it for this one. As we come up next time, San Diego State. It's going to be the biggest game of the season. They're 4-1. They're a very good team, but we got recruits coming in. We got to impress. We got to get a big victory. And obviously, we got to hit the, winning percentage at home. So it's huge. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.